The state's top traffic officer has ignited a war of words with elderly drivers who he's urged to get off our roads once they turn 70. Seniors have rejected the call, saying they are safe to drive.
They're the crash scenes that ignite both grief and anger. Elderly drivers ploughing into sidewalks and beaches, sometimes at the expense of life. Now a controversial plea from the state's top traffic cop to drivers over 70.
So we need to reconsider what you're doing in a car.
There's been a 44% increase in fatal crashes involving drivers over 75 in the past 5 years. In 2015, older people accounted for 22% of deaths. But according to the NRMA, that figure is deceiving, with just one more fatality of an elderly driver compared to the previous year.
Most of the increases occurred not while the driver was behind the wheel, but as passengers or indeed as pedestrians.
Others agree with police, like Theo Mokas, whose pregnant sister Maria Defino was killed by an elderly nun with epilepsy.
And they really need to have a good hard think as to whether they're capable of driving.
Rules vary from state to state, but New South Wales already has some of the strictest when it comes to older drivers. Those 75 and older have to undergo annual medical checks, while those older than 85 have to pass a practical exam every 2 years if they want to keep their full licence.
Some of us are good drivers, some are not quite so good, and we need to be practical and sensible about this. But don't just say, stop them all driving, because guess what? One day, they too will reach the magic age of 70.
Caroline Marcus, 9 News.